Hey everyone, welcome to the Otaku channel. Today we want to talk about Kotlin Multiplatform and some of the exciting products from JetBrains which recently released and they are in a public preview, like Amper and Fleet. Amper is a new build system for software development, especially Kotlin Multiplatform. On Android we have Gradle, but it's kind of complicated to work on that, but we know that it's quite powerful. On the other hand, Amper tried to provide a simplified build system for us. And as I said, for Kotlin Multiplatform, which is quite important and very useful, we can have our project configuration across different platforms, iOS, Android, web, and JVM, which is a big plus for us. The other product I wanted to mention is Fleet. I would say Fleet is a new generation of IDE for software development. The environment is very simple but so powerful, support so many languages, and we can use it for Kotlin Multiplatform as well. First, I would like to take a look at Fleet to see what kind of feature it provides, and then I will use Fleet in practice by creating a Kotlin Multiplatform project and having the configuration with Amper. So stay tuned. This is the Fleet website. You can download the latest version from here. As you see, the environment looks so simplified and clean, and it's totally different compared to other IntelliJ IDEA products. And as you see here, it's powered by AI, and you can have built-in AI code completion or some other AI features, and it supports different languages, and especially for us developing Kotlin Multiplatform. In some cases, we want to switch between Swift and Kotlin. This IDE support both languages. You can continuously do the debugging in Kotlin and Swift, which sounds amazing. Let's move along with other features. I mentioned earlier, it's so simplified and it's really easy to use for smaller project, or if you have a bigger project, it doesn't matter. Fleet is the best choice. It also has some teamwork features like having debugging sessions if you want to do it with your teammates, or having the code review within the IDE, or just simply pair programming, and some other built-in features like Kotlin Multiplatform Dockers, or it also supports customized plugins you can add to the IDE. And yes, I would say Fleet is a full package for software development in any kind. Let's take a look at the JetBrains website to see what is Amper. Amper is a tool for project configuration. Its goal is to improve project configuration, user experience, and toolability. It supports inside the IDE and provides a smooth, out-of-the-box experience. Amper is a layer on top of Gradle build system. It has its own type of configuration with YAML files. Because under the hood it still uses Gradle, Amper has the same power, like defining customized plugins or having all those configurations we had before in Gradle. Same in Amper. At this time, Amper has two types of configuration. One is standalone, means you only have YAML files to configure projects, and the other type is something in between, means you still use Gradle files, and within your modules you have these kind of Amper YAML configuration files. I'm going to show you these two types of Amper configuration in a Kotlin Multiplatform project. The first one is the standalone example. In the root of the project, we have a project.yaml. We define the modules in this file, and each module has its own Amper file configuration. We have an Android app, iOS, and JVM app, and a shared module. Look at the Android module configuration. It's so simple. We only set 3 properties, but obviously if the project is more complex, these files get bigger, but still is so simple. In this file, we need to define product. Product is a type of the module. Module is the Android app. Because this project is a Compose multi-platform, it uses dependencies from shared module. And the settings, we just set the Compose enable to have our Jetpack Compose UI implementation. So let's look at the iOS app module. Looks similar. We have the product and the type is iOS app, and we define the platform and what kind of architecture we want to support for the iOS app. Same for the dependency as Android. Again, here we enable the Compose for having the Jetpack Compose in iOS. And same for JVM app configuration. Share module configuration is a little bit different, but still simple. We define the type as a library and what kind of platform we're gonna support, and defining the dependency and setting them exported to have them available in other modules. One thing about dependency declaration, in Amper, it's support auto-completion and it is context aware depending on which module we are, at least the relevant dependencies. Like the section above, we can define platform specific dependencies as well. For example, iOS or JVM or any other platform we can have in our Kotlin Multiplatform project. And each platform we define has its own folder and they can have their own implementation. In this case, we have a get word actual function and this is the implementation, and the definition is here, which is an expected get word setting. The other type of Amper configuration is mixed with Gradle. The difference here is we have a settings.gradle file. As you probably know before, in this file we declare the modules and the plugins and our plugin management and any repository we want to fetch dependency, all are getting set here. The rest is quite similar. Let's have a look. In the shared module, we have a module.yaml, as you see here, almost the same, the JVM file, iOS app, and Android app. And the other thing is we need to have these Gradle wrapper file as well. As I said, it's quite similar, and I already run all three applications and you can see all of them run smoothly and there is no problem with that. In general, I think Amper is a promising tool for simplifying the configuration, especially if the project is getting more complex with the same power of Gradle build system. The other thing I didn't mention, I was showing all these examples in the Fleet IDE, which is so cool, so simplified, and make the development experience much nicer, and we don't have all the options visible, but it's more powerful. As you may have noticed, these two tools I introduced, Fleet and Amper, are not stable and they are in a public preview and an experimental phase. But it's worth trying to get to know the future plan of JetBrains company. In my opinion, these tools are so cool and make things so simplified, especially for those people who want to start software development. They get a positive impression when they see these nice and simplified tools. That was it for this video. Hope you found this video useful. I really recommend to trying out these tools. I know they are not stable and you may face some issues, but worth trying. I'm Ali from the Otaku channel. I would like to ask you to show your support by liking this video, and if you have any comments, write it down in the comment section and subscribe to the Otaku channel. See you till next video.